Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. It is about 10 past 4 in the morning. Boarding for my flight starts at 7:25, so I decided to get here wicked early so I can go over to Terminal 1, which is where employee parking is for me, and then go through the shuttle to Terminal 3, where I can then check in, print my boarding pass, and all that stuff. This is the first time I've traveled internationally outside of work, and I don't get off the plane in those cases since I was 14, so it's something a little weird. I haven't done international travel on my own since, again, I was a kid, so this will be kind of fun. So let's go. To get my shuttle to Terminal 3, I have to go over there. There is no Terminal 2, fun fact. Another fun fact, that used to be my bus stop to get to work, right over there, long time ago. Let's get a shuttle to the airport. Runs every 20 minutes to a half hour. Right, for my traveling outfit today, I chose just one of my work t-shirts. This jersey little jacket, cardigan kind of thing. It's like a little skinny blazer. Black pants, black boots. I think it's an easy outfit to travel, and I won't be cold on the airplane, but I can take off the jacket if I get warm. And I don't know the weather in Vancouver at this time of year or in the morning. For our bags, my rollerboard for work, and this Tumi shoulder bag that expands. This holds an infinite amount of things. I probably could have traveled just with that little teeny bag, but that's what I'm taking with me for my trip. Let's get into Terminal 3 and print my boarding pass. I'm almost never in Terminal 3, and it's just cavernous, as you can see, and also empty. Just gotta find where to print my boarding pass. That's where KCM is, but I can't use KCM when traveling internationally for pleasure. If I'm working, I can go through KCM there, but I've got to find Air Canada, which is right down there. Well, that was easy getting through security. I forgot to take my shoes off, because as a flight attendant, I never have to take my shoes off because I don't have any metal in them, so nice and easy. But it was super quick because there is nobody in line. I'm going out of E5. I'm hoping there's a coffee shop nearby. Not as many food options as I thought there would be. But it's nice. No carpet. So, I found a Starbucks right there. I'm a huge proponent of leaving for the airport super early. You never know how bad security is going to be, if they're going to double check you for extra security, if the shuttle's going to be... You just always leave the house early. They say arrive at the airport 2 hours before your flight. I would say 2 hours before boarding, which is usually 45 minutes before your flight departs. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to leave extra early because I never know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm doing. So of course, it is 6 past 5 in the morning. I've got 2 hours and 20 minutes before boarding starts. I have my laptop, and I have some Starbucks, and I can just sit and close my eyes for a few minutes. There's nobody at my gate, so yeah, getting an early start. Out of the thousands of times I've walked down a jet bridge, it feels weird doing it as a regular passenger and not crew. Very strange. Alrighty, so I'm in 17A. I'm right over the wing. Right there. Let's see if it'll focus. There we are. Little Frontier over there. While I was at Starbucks much earlier this morning, I picked up 5 little gift cards for Starbucks, just in case there were 5 flight attendants. There was only 4, so I gave the lead for the gift cards just to say thank you for getting me to Vancouver. Just let them know I'm a flight attendant. If they needed any help during the flight, ta-da, here I am. And they're very appreciative and super nice, but they're Canadian, so. Oh, I didn't wish you guys Happy Canada Day. It's the 3rd, it's a little late, but Happy Canada Day. All right, 7:38. It's nice to have a USB, although that's a USB Type A. I don't even think I have one of those. Mine are all USB Type C. We are on Airbus A320. And there's lots and lots of space for me. I'm 6'2", so that's plenty of room for me. Tray table, very spacious. Little something from somebody else. Oh, there's other outlets down there. Oh, that's good. I'm sitting in the row in front of the exit row, so I was just overhearing the flight attendant do the briefing for the emergency exit rows. And boy, they literally go over how to operate the overwing window exit and where to throw the door and how to block it if we need to. It's really, really crazy. Now, for us, all we do is, ask if they're ready, willing, and able to assist in the event of an emergency. Blah blah blah. This was very, very complete in terms of a briefing. I was pretty impressed. The menu is very nice, and the prices seem very reasonable. Looks very nice. If you buy a meal, you can add a treat for $4. That looks very good. That's the cheese pizza or the pasta meal, business class. And if you buy a meal, you can add any of these for $4, or you pay $6, $5, $6. Same prices as us for similar items that we sell on our planes. And yeah, the prices look very similar to us. Beer and wine complimentary. Huh, interesting. Nice menu. Here we go. Oh, there's my post office over there. And lift off. Look how tightly packed those houses are. And then you have whole blocks of just empty space. So, I got an omelet, a sausage, breakfast potatoes, a little roll, butter and jam, and a Coke Zero. I am very happy. See that demarcation right at the middle of the screen where the water on the left is green and the water on the right is blue? I wonder what the difference is there, why that's happening. It's just a beautiful, beautiful day. A lot of my friends have already arrived into Vancouver. David, Elena, a bunch of people I know are actually going to be here. The odds of me running into them are pretty slim, but it'd be nice to see them. But it's a beautiful day. Look at this. We've taken a couple big turns. I love flying into the clouds. Isn't that great? Still walking. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. It's insane how far we have to walk. I just realized I don't have any Canadian money. I'll just use my debit card for everything. It is gorgeous. It's also enormous. Beautiful textiles. And I guess that's where I have to go for Get through customs. Didn't pick up any Canadian money before I actually got here. I stopped at the currency exchange place and I got like I got $26.90. Just for some spending cash, just in case I want to buy a soda or something, you know, when walking around, if they don't take a debit card. But yeah, there we go. Let's find our way to the train, get to the hotel, and see if the hotel will let me. I doubt they'll let me check in super early, but maybe they'll let me leave my bag there so I can just walk around without my suitcase. I can do that. I do it for a living, but it'd be nice not to be carting around. Taking the train over whatever river this is. And yeah, it's just really neat. It's the way out. I met some really lovely ladies right up in front there. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to meet a lot of very nice people. But right now, I'm deciding whether or not to go to the hotel first, see if I can drop off my bag, or go to the convention center first, and I'm not quite sure. I met two very, very nice people on the train with the most gorgeous baby you've ever seen. And they pointed out that from where I am right now, BC Center, which is where I have to go for the convention, is down that way to the right. So now I have to find where my hotel is, that's all. Now my fear of not knowing where I'm going or which direction to go in has evaporated, because everybody who's going where I'm going is wearing a badge on their chest. So all I have to do is follow the badges. But first, hotel room. Well, my hotel is not just around the corner as I thought it was. I still have to walk like 3/4 of a mile, but it's such a beautiful city. It doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. I do hope they can hold my bag for me so I didn't walk this whole way for nothing. Welcome to my hotel room in Vancouver, Canada. I am super excited. My excitement has been refreshed since walking in the building, because by the time I got here, I'll tell you, I was dragging my bag. I was dragging my bag and dragging my ass. But once I got here, they let me know I could check in. My bill, including taxes and everything, was $1,200. $200 of that is a security deposit that I'll get back. So it's going to cost me roughly $1,000 for my stay here, but that includes taxes and everything. So that's fine. That's fine. I don't really spend money outside of getting in car accidents and Goodwill. But let me give you a quick room tour, and then I'm going to get out of these clothes into something a little bit more comfortable, because I'm sweating my balls off. Let's get a quick room tour. Very nice beds. They're little queen-size platform beds. They're very, very low on the ground. Air conditioner. They don't use a lot of air conditioning here. And it's actually not running right now. I have to figure out why. I set it to 66. Little tiny closet, but I don't fit in most closets anyway. Little table, little seating area with questionable fabric. I will be avoiding that. Requisite hotel art. And there's a little kitchen area as well, in the event that I want to find food and then cook it here to save a little bit more money. But I don't think I'll be eating a lot here. I hope to be too busy. The train ride here was lovely. I ran into these four ladies and just had really, really great conversations. Pretty much everyone here has a little piece of jewelry or a t-shirt or something letting everyone know who they are, that they belong to our little fellowship. The group of us on the train had such a nice time. We were laughing like hell. And this woman next to me goes, "What convention are you in town for? I want to go." And we told her it was recovery. She kind of turned around. But yeah, just met some really, really great people on the train. I think I showed you my breakfast as I disrobe. I think I showed you my breakfast. I had purchased some Starbucks gift cards for the flight attendants on my flight. And they were inordinately grateful. I mean, maybe no one ever gives them anything, but I gave them each a little Starbucks gift card. They were super, super nice. All of them came over to say thank you very much, which is the right thing to do if you are a flight attendant. Thank the people who gifted you something. And then when breakfast rolled around, they gave me one of the business class breakfasts that had the option of pancakes or an omelet. I'm very happy with the omelet. It was 10 times better than most of the food we get at hotels for breakfast. So the potatoes, the omelet with a little tomato confit, I guess, next to it, nice roll. It was a really good breakfast. Yeah, everything was really great. Everything was great about this trip so far. I just wish the hotel were closer to the convention center. When I booked this one, I thought we were going to spend more time in this part of town. I'm trying to dance my pants off here. So I'm a little, it's the only, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my pants off here. The only thing I wish is that my hotel were closer to the convention center, but it's in a beautiful neighborhood. I had to pass by all sorts of really fancy stores. Let's look at the view. Here's my view. Nothing crazy, but it's a very nice little neighborhood. I'm on the 16th floor. Beautiful day. All right, I'm going to continue to take these clothes off. I'm probably going to put on some shorts and a top and change my shoes as well. That's it. So I will see you out and about. And a little costume change. I love this shirt. I love this shirt. I got a little pair of navy shorts on, little pair of brown suede loafers, great little outfit. I am literally just gonna lay down. I'm not gonna close my eyes. I promise. I promise. I promise. You know my history with napping. I'm gonna literally just lay back for a few minutes and let my phone charge. I have a couple portable chargers. I just don't want to carry the phone and the charger with me when I leave the room for the day. So I'm just literally going to sit here, let my phone charge for a few minutes. Well, this is not terribly comfortable, but I'm going to let my phone charge for a bit. This was on my bed when I sat down. It says, make a green choice. You have the option to decline housekeeping service for the day. For helping us conserve natural resources, we are happy to offer you a $10 gift card for use at Beyond Coffee, which must be the coffee shop downstairs. A $10 credit. Oh, the option is to donate your $10 credit to the Pacific Family Network, serving BC families with autism. And if you do donate that $10 towards this organization, they will match it with $20. Isn't that nice? That is so nice. Wow, that is fantastic, Canadians. Only Canadians would think of doing something like that. Here, if you don't have us clean your room, we'll give you $10. If you don't take the $10, we'll match it and give it to people who need it. Purely Canadian. Wouldn't find that in America. All right, I'm going to sit back for a minute, let my phone charge, and then skedaddle. It is 1:22. I will see you soon. I'm lying here thinking there's something I forgot to tell you. Something I wanted to tell you. Oh, yeah. I'm a mess. I'm a complete mess. So I'm at the airport trying to make my way to customs. It was like a 25-minute walk, I swear. I passed by a series of restrooms. They were all over the place. And I'm thinking, I should really use one of those before I get out of the airport. So I swung into one, did my business, and I washed my hands. I walked away, walked down the hall. Then my watch goes bzz. I'm like, huh. My watch is much more mindful than I am. If I walk away from my phone, my watch goes bzz. Yes, I left it in the stall in the bathroom at the airport. I ran back, my luggage bouncing behind me like a crazy person, and there it was sitting on the metal toilet paper dispenser. Yeah, I'm a mess. Could you imagine having lost my phone while I'm in Canada? I would have died. I would have died. But my phone is at 95%. I'm done charging. I've had probably 3 people I know very, very well and miss dearly let me know that they're in the area down by the convention center. So I'm going to head down there now, get my lanyard, and see if I can see some familiar faces. I will see you later. All right, with my costume change, get ready for me to complain about being cold later on today, because it's already starting to cool off. Let's see, I am staying at the Century Plaza Hotel. It's right there. It's the Century Plaza Hotel. I'm on the 16th floor. It's kind of a cheap hotel. It's not bad. It's just, and it's a little dated, and it just kind of feels cheap. The cities I've been to in the US, this hotel would have been maybe $120, $140 a night. It's $299, but it was actually one of the cheaper hotel options down here. I would like to have stayed closer to the convention center, but I think those hotel rooms were like $500 or something, some crazy number. And since I was buying it by myself instead of a group, I'm staying here. Oh, is the bus here? I'm gonna grab a bus to get back down towards the convention center because the walk here was a lot. So I will see you down that way. All right, I got tired of waiting for the bus, so I decided to walk. It's only about a 20-minute walk without my luggage and everything, and all the sweating and all that stuff. So I'm gonna walk to the convention center. I'm not gonna be able to film much of once I actually start participating because we've been asked, everyone has been asked, to respect everyone's anonymity. So no filming or photograph, even with people's permission, because you never know who's in the background. So I won't be filming anything once I actually get to the convention center. So I do apologize if you're waiting for that footage, but not going to happen. There's a little teeny church I just passed a few minutes ago, little tiny church with what looked like 200 people standing outside with badges for our convention. I'm not sure if all of them expected to get in that little tiny building, but I'm not quite sure what to expect out of this whole experience. But whatever it is, it's not Vegas, you know, it's something different. Oh, I gotta cross the street. Do you know what I find interesting about Vancouver is it's vibrant. There are people everywhere. Even in the middle of a work day, people are everywhere. In other cities in America, you walk around downtown, nobody, not a single soul. Down here, it's just people everywhere. Of course, you can't see any in the frame, but it's really quite an active city and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait to get down by the water and show you what it looks like. The mountains with the city in front of it, gorgeous. The last time I was here was 2002, January of 2002. An ex-boyfriend, Patrick Ahern, took me here on a trip, and boy, I was at my bottom. I was at my bottom with drinking, and it was a horrible trip. It was a horrible trip. We stayed at the Pan Pacific Hotel. I think it's the Pan Pacific, overlooking the water and the mountains behind. It was absolutely magnificent, but I was blotto, shit-faced the entire time, and angry because my boyfriend at the time was hooking up with someone who wasn't me. And oh, it was a horrible, horrible time. So to be here 23 years later, sober, feels different, feels different. Of course, I'm single. That's a nice thing. All right, a little bit further. We're heading down by the water. I don't know, 30,000 people going. There's tens and tens of thousands of people. And walking across the street here, I'm almost at the convention center. I ran into my friend Kathy. I haven't seen Kathy since I left Boston a very long time ago. Right there, she's like, yesterday she messaged me. She's like, oh, I see you're going. We have to see each other. We have to meet. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I'll find you. Out of like 30,000 people, there she is on the street corner. Got a great big hug. It was worth coming just for that hug. There's the convention center. I have to head down there to grab my lanyard. There's a seagull who's hoping for some food. I'm gonna head down to the water before I walk into the convention center. This all looks like it's made of cracked glass or something. Looks like they're getting ready for some live music tonight. There's a seaplane landing over here, and I think I just heard the planes. Oh, there they are. There's a whole bunch of seaplanes over there. That would be so cool. I'm Just look at how beautiful, how freaking beautiful is this city. Abso-freaking gorgeous. Seaplane tours, man, that'd be nice. Isn't that gorgeous? What a beautiful city. Look at those clouds. All right, let me go get my lanyard because so much of this space is blocked off for a private function, which is ours, that I can't get into until I'm wearing my badge. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful city. Yay. I can't believe I'm here. All right, I'm not going to film anything but myself at this angle because I don't want to, break anybody's anonymity, but this place is packed. Everywhere you look, there are people wearing the same lanyard as me, and there's something weird about walking amongst thousands of other people who are on the same journey you are. It's pretty crazy. Look where I end up, the Pan Pacific Hotel. Wasn't I just talking about that a little while ago? All right, the convention center is on my left. I'm going to swing over there. I will see you guys later. I don't want to keep filming at weird angles so I don't capture people on camera. So I will talk to you later. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm a little overwhelmed. There are thousands and thousands of alcoholics just milling around. I stopped off at the archives. I'm not sure if you can hear me because of the falling water. It's a very pretty fountain here. Hold on one sec. Let me get to where you can hear me. Better, not quite as loud. I stopped over at the archives collection from the General Service Office, and there was a movie playing. It's of Bill W., the guy that, one of two guys that really started the whole program, and his wife Lois sitting there in the kitchen. I'm assuming of the house in Akron that was like the epicenter of the early program. And he was telling his story and how the program began and the first other guys that got sober and how it started this whole movement. And Lois, actually, and I've never heard her talk or speak, but she spoke for a few minutes about the resentment she had. She tried to get Bill sober for years. She did everything she could to get him sober and keep him sober, and nothing ever worked. And then, out of the blue, some stranger says something to him that sparks something that keeps him sober, and that working with other alcoholics kept him sober when nothing she did worked. And she lost him to alcohol, and then when he got sober, she lost him again to helping other alcoholics achieve sobriety to keep himself sober. So how she developed these resentments, which I understand 100%. So she had to work the 12 steps to get past those resentments, and just really fabulously complicated story from amazing people. And it's just such an amazing thing that this even began, that it led to me being sober, but thousands and thousands of people who are lining the streets today, all because of Bill and Bob. And it's overwhelming. But what's also overwhelming is my hunger. I'm going to stop in. There's a Tim Hortons over here somewhere, so I'm going to grab a Tim's, like a donut and a coffee or something. So I will see you later. It's a beautiful day, a great day. There's a meeting. I keep thinking I'm going to stop talking. There's an LGBT meeting at 6 o'clock that my friend Brad is going to, and I am so excited. I'll be so happy to see Brad. I haven't seen him since I left Boston, but let me eat something. I will see you later. Well, my belly is full. I am much better. They are pre-selling photographs, and this is of different years in the past. For example, 1995, you can see that stadium there. 1990, 2005. So they're pre-selling photos for this year. It's $40 for the photograph, which honestly I would love, but I think would end up staying in its tube and being put on a shelf somewhere. I don't know if I would ever actually put it up on a wall, so I think I'm going to go without buying it. I'm probably going to regret that decision, but there we go. With all the money I spent in my hotel room, Another 40 for a photograph? I don't know. Hey there, hi. So it's almost 5:30 and there's a 6 p.m. LGBT meeting. It's an open meeting. An open meeting is one where anybody is welcome, even if you're not an alcoholic. But this is an LGBT meeting for sure, but it's open to everyone, including some straight folks. There's predominantly gay men, some lesbians. I'm sure there's some bisexuals and transgender people as well. But there's also a handful of straight people looking very confused. But yeah, I just met someone I haven't seen in many, many, many moons from Massachusetts. He lives in Watertown. I just met his wife. Super nice. I can't remember his name. But my friend Brad is supposed to be here later on today, so I'm very, very much hoping to see him. And maybe my friend David. It's going to be a good time. All right. Oh, and when I came in, they said, hey, you going to the dance on tomorrow night? I'm like, dance? No, I don't know anything about the dance. So I had to buy a ticket. Ta-da! It's right there. The ticket is a purple silicone wristband. Not something I typically wear, but that's my ticket for the dance tomorrow. Very excited. I'm going to go get my seat before they're all taken. I will see you later. Oh my goodness, guys. I mean, I wish I could show you all these people. They're just everywhere. That meeting was absolutely fantastic. There were 4 speakers. Each spoke for about 15 minutes. And I mean, it was the most empowering, uplifting experience I've had in years in terms of a meeting. Unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. But I saw my sponsor's sponsor, Mitch. I have not seen him for a very long time. I got one quick wave and a little kiss, but I couldn't get to him from across the room. There were so many people. I saw Brad. I just saw a bunch of people I haven't seen in years. And what a treat. What a treasure. Let me figure out where I'm going because it's a madhouse down here. And there's a Family Feud kind of thing going on tonight somewhere. And what else is going on? I don't know. I think I need to sleep. Oh my God, I'm tired. All right, I will see you later. I don't think you can read it, but I'm on Burrard Street right now, so all I have to do is walk that way for about 18 minutes, and I will be at my hotel, which is where I'm going to do right now. I'm going to pick up some food on the way and probably cook something for dinner. And then get a good night's sleep after putting this video together because I am wiped out emotionally, physically. So good. I came back to the same building thinking there was a block party, and there is a block party, but it's on the other side of the other convention hall. So I'm going to walk over there, see if my friend Elena is still over there because I would love a hug from Elena. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to eat yet. I can just burn a few more calories. That's all. Get my steps in today. Keep looking around, looking for faces I recognize. I feel hyper right now. It's so good. I'm trying not to get too close to anybody's faces, but there are thousands of people down here at the block party. I don't know if I'm going to find my friends, but my voice is almost gone because I've been screaming and dancing and jumping up and down. The pier, the floor, the ground of the pier was bouncing up and down, and I was sure that it was going to collapse. There were a lot of people jumping up and down, dancing over there. I eventually met my friend Elena. We just shared a couple of really good hugs, little chats, little talks about our sponsors. We were friends with both of our sponsors, and it was just really great to get in touch with her. I see her on Facebook, but it's nothing like a hug. There's nothing better than a hug. All right, I am gonna limp back to my hotel room. and then eat something somewhere. I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. And I'm actually thinking that I'm gonna wrap this video up and just have this be day one of my trip, because it's already so much content. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Fly safe. Bye. The sun is setting in Vancouver. It's a beautiful night. The lights are on. The moon is out. There's these little weird seafoam Christmas lights across the street that are really oddly pretty. It's such a beautiful evening here in Vancouver. I'm practically giddy, but I'm also incredibly serene right now at the same time. It's strange, this dichotomy between excitement and complete peace of mind. It's very strange, and I'm so grateful for this very complex emotion. So, hey, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven, if I didn't already say that. So I am starting today's video, or the one you're going to be watching in a moment, this evening, which is the evening of the 3rd. I've been in Vancouver all day, and it's been really overwhelming. I got here to the hotel. Thankfully, they let me check in nice and early. I went down to the convention center, which I've learned how to get there really easily by now. I've been walking back and forth a few times. And I just kind of felt overwhelmed. At first, it was just this huge empty spaces with people milling around, and then the gates opened up and thousands of alcoholics seemed to flood the area. And I really didn't know where I was going. There were no signage for anything. But I found, interesting places, interesting people to talk to. The highlight of the day, well, there were a couple highlights. I got the chance to see some people. I only got the chance to blow a kiss to from across the room because I couldn't get to them. There were so many people. But I touched or saw or waved or sent some love to some of the most important people in my life that were there when I first got sober 23 years ago. And then Kathy and Elena, amongst others, were there when I started to get involved in the service structure of the program I practice. It's Alcoholics Anonymous, right? Those people were there to teach me other lessons beyond staying sober, how to get better by helping other people. Just really important lessons. And I got a chance to give Kathy a big hug and a huge squeeze to Elena, because I did eventually find her. And just a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. So I'm very happy, though, to be back in my hotel room because I am exhausted. My feet are killing me. I did eat McDonald's today. So I'm not really that hungry because I was very, very full earlier. But I stopped at IGA, which for me seems sort of retro in the States. I don't even know if they exist in the States anymore. And I bought some Post Shreddies, which is like wheat Chex, but with vanilla and cinnamon. Some Lactaid, or something like it. Some water, because what else did I get? Oh, because cherries, because I'm on a kick. But look at those cherries. Look how beautiful those are. So they'll look like they've just been pulled off the tree. So I bought some snacks, some water, because I'm going to be dehydrated, and I'm going to have some cereal tonight for dinner, and I'll eat it tomorrow morning for breakfast as well. This lighting is just horrible. Or is it my face? So I hope you enjoyed yesterday's, the video I filmed today, which is yesterday for you. I hope you enjoyed that video. I certainly loved experiencing every minute of the day. I'm going to start to get emotional again. It's been such an exciting day. And it's not even really begun. Tomorrow, or this day that you're watching this video, today for you is when it all starts. It all begins, and some big meetings happen, and I am at the LGBT meeting. when they read the 12 steps, because we read the 12 steps pretty much at every meeting, wherever you go in the world. And just reading the steps, someone read the steps and then read the promises, and then something called the keys to the kingdom. I traded a bottle of booze. I traded a hangover. I traded pain and misery and death for the keys to the kingdom. And it just got me weepy, and oh God, it was such an emotional day. And tomorrow's going to be even worse. So I have to make sure to bring some tissue or something with me, because I'm going to be weeping all day. I need to eat some cereal, and then I need to go to bed. So I will see you later on.